Hi, this is Kevin with Naples Lawn Service. Today we're going to discuss how to change out your carburetor on your Stihl weed eaters or line trimmers, whatever you want to call them. But it's very easy and you save yourself a lot of money and get your tool running like new. Okay, now I just changed out the carburetor on this. It's running like new once again. So I'm going to take it back off and show you how to put it back on. It's very easy. You can do it yourself. You don't need to go into the dealer, let it sit there and have your tool out of service, so you can just do it yourself. But this is pretty much the same for any of these weed eaters. This one here is a FS891R, but also the FS90s and all the different weed eaters that Stihl has. It's pretty much the same, so I'm going to show it to you. And it's just quick and easy. No sense rebuilding the carburetor. It takes time. No sense paying anybody to rebuild the carburetor. It takes time. It's just better, and I don't order non-OEM stuff. All my stuff is OEM because I want the thing to run like it was designed brand new and not break down for a long time. But if it's running rough or not running right, you've already checked your spark plug, change it out. You've already did your air filter, change it out. It's probably the carburetor. Like 90% of the time, it's the carburetor. And so easily changing that out yourself, I'm going to show you how to do it. First thing you're going to do, you got your air filter cover right here, and you got your start tool. You can use the manual start tool, or you can hook one up in your D-wall. Just 2 screws. Comes right out. Here's your air filter. I should have changed that out. I'm going to change that out right now. But I would recommend putting a new air filter in if you're going to put a new carburetor on. And here's a new air filter. I mean, these things are cheap. You can get these on Amazon, like 6 or 8 of them for really cheap. Or you can go down to your Stihl dealer and you can buy them from them. But these I would use aftermarket. I'm not worried about these. But this is how a dirty one looks, and this is how your clean one looks. Next, you're going to take off your air filter box. You got 2 8mm screws. I put them on the end of the socket here. Okay, 2 screws with 2 nuts. Pop that out. This is just your little line for your air line. You can just leave that attached. It doesn't matter. All right, now you always have a throttle cable you got to unhook. This one here is hooked up to this little silver thing here, like this, and then you got this paper clip looking piece right here, and you're basically just gonna pull down with your left thumb on that little clip on your left and pull that little paper clip straight down. Okay, so you got to play with it a little bit, but then it just pulls right off and goes to the side. So basically all these carburetors, they have a throttle cable attachment and they have 2 fuel lines in the back, and that's it for taking off. Okay, now if you want, you can just leave this hooked up, or you can go ahead and pull it off there, the air case box, get it out of your way. By the way, besides the 2 fuel lines in the throttle line, there is a vacuum line in the back of here, but when you pull that out, when I pull that out, I'm going to show it to you. Next thing you're going to do is pull off these fuel lines. You got one here, and you got one back here. Alright, now lots of times the carburetor come right out, but this particular design, this primer bulb is going to hit, so I got to pull this cover off. Take your start tool and just pull them babies out. Okay, then at that point you just pull that cover right off there, and that's going to let this slide out. At this point, this is a brand new carburetor. They come with a brand new primer bulb, and they come with a brand new switch. So if either of these are broke, you're going to get new ones. But if you ever find a crack in your primer bulb because you've been hitting it with your fingernail or whatever, these are really easy to change out. It's just 4 screws here. Pop it off, put your new primer bulb in, put the 4 screws back on, and you're good to go. If this is leaking fuel, you're going to want to replace it. Okay, at this point you just slide that carburetor off there, just like that. Now this gasket looks okay, but if you're at the Stihl store, you might as well go ahead and pick up a gasket also. Okay, this is what your carburetor looks like. These usually run anywhere from 40 to 60 bucks, but it's worth it because you're not messing around rebuilding it and trying to clean it out and all this. You get the new parts with it. You might as well just pull it out. You certainly don't want to, pay labor to try to mess around with this when you can just pull it out and slap a new one back on. So as you can see, there's a little vacuum line there. When you push the carburetor back in, make sure that you hook that up. So we're just in your fuel lines. We're going to put it back on, ready to go. Okay, now you're going to hook up the 2 fuel lines. You got one right here and you got one in the back. Okay, I just got done hooking up that throttle cable, and as you can see, little paper clip thing looking thing is still in there. Next, you're going to put that cover back on, and you're going to screw it down with your star tool. Okay, next is your airbox cover. You're going to put that back on there. And don't forget, it's got to get on there tight. And then we're going to put our 2 nuts on there. Okay, now we're going to secure that with the 8 millimeters. Okay, now you put your air filter on in your air filter box. That fitting in there tight. See and by the way, your fins are going up and down on this particular model. And you're going to put your cover back on. Okay, then you're going to get your star tool in there. There you go. Okay, there you have it. It's about a 15-20 minute job. You pick up the part for 40 to 60 bucks, and that weed eater is going to run like new for another couple years. And we use them commercially, so we just don't want to throw out one when it don't run. We want to get it fixed and get it back in service. So hopefully that'll help you. If you like the video, hit the like button, and if you want to subscribe to our channel, we've got a lot more videos coming out. This is Kevin with Naples Lawn Service.